Good morning. May the 1st, 100 days since lockdown on January 22nd. And I know that you in Britain are still in the throes of it. But I thought I'd give you an update from China while I'm out walking the dog this morning. It's about 9:30. First day of the May Day holidays. And although the May Day holiday is 4 or 5 days, I'm not quite sure. I'm not expected back at work until May the 11th. So the news is that maybe I will be back in the classroom May the 11th. So that'll be 110 days. So you, my friends, have a long time to go. I'd see in the press a lot of talk about lifting the lockdown. I think everybody would admit that the death rate in Britain especially is terrible. It's a terrible event that you're living through. And you know, from my point of view, whatever your politics, you can only place it at the feet of one bunch of people, and that's the government. And not only the Conservative government, I would question the role of the opposition as well. The whole bunch of them. And I'm just really surprised that people in Britain are not more angry at the situation than they seem to be. And I really wonder what will happen. Is it 27,000 now? Heading towards 30,000 deaths? What does it take to make people angry? I'm angry. I'm angry about what's happening in my country. You and America, Britain and America, what is the problem? Anyway, I could get into a rant and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you an update about what's sort of happening here in China. Yeah, where you can still see we have our masks. That's a matter of social responsibility more than anything now, because you know, pretty much the virus is gone, touch wood, but we still need to remain vigilant. Everybody knows that. So while social distancing is not particularly a thing here, wearing a mask is. Wearing a mask is a social responsibility, and it shows, you know, constraint and respect to the fellow citizens. Of course, if you go on the metro or public transport or into any buildings such as the malls or whatever, you're expected to wear a mask. And we have our temperatures taken going into most places. Yesterday or the other day I was on the metro, I went to a shopping mall, I went to the university, I had my temperature taken at each place. My green QR code on my phone was checked, and I had to wear a mask. So that's the situation here. Put the camera around the other way so you can see some of the beautiful surroundings, my nice community that I live in. Nice roses at the moment. Yeah, so we wear masks. That's, like, as I said, that's our social responsibility, because what's happening in China, we have some instances of the virus still being found or flaring up in the northeast, Hangzhou province. I think that's how you pronounce it. They have some problems with the virus up there. I have some students who live up there, and they don't think they will be coming back to China, to university anyway, They won't be coming back to university because they have two stations to go through. Long train journey, long train journey, and yeah, things are not so good, and they themselves and the parents don't want to risk all that travel and exposure, and I don't blame them. And also opening the schools. I see Johnson is considering opening the schools. Well, in Shenzhen they opened the schools, and within a week 16 teachers were infected with the virus from their students, from their young kids, who can still carry the virus but be asymptomatic. So, you know, there's a big worry there. So, but apart from that, here in China, you know, we're just being vigilant. We're being safe, wearing our masks when we need to. And I mean, actually, I just walked past some people and I forgot to put my mask up, so you can see. So we wait here because another dog. Just get out the way so Snooky doesn't get aggravated with the other dogs. Yeah, so basically, you know, that's it. That's day 100 here in China. Hopefully we don't see a resurgence, a second wave. I guess my next big thing is getting back into the classroom. I just wonder how the university is going to manage that, how to make sure that we're all safe, that my students are safe. I've got to sit, you know, I have to sit in front of 30 of them and teach, probably with a mask on. But yeah, life goes on, doesn't it? Life goes on. But please, 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 everybody be safe. Don't become part of the clamour to raise the lockdown or to get things back to normal too quickly, because things are not gonna go back to normal. Whatever normal is, it's going to be a different normal. It's going to be a new normal. So yeah, let's all be safe. Let's all be safe and look after your families and look after yourselves. And I guess maybe my next video will be about going back to university. My 100-day roundup. I can't really think of anything else that is important to say. Wear a mask, wash your hands, stay away from people. I said this right at the very beginning, didn't I? I said it 100 days ago. Wash your hands, stay away from people, wear a mask. People are your enemy, and that is still true today. So, you know, I don't want to say I told you so, but I did. So yeah, time for breakfast. Yay. Bye bye.